Hello there AppSpy viewers, my name's Peter and I've got a hands-on video for you. This time it is with Star Admiral. So Star Admiral is a 3D CCG collectible card game, and I can totally kind of get behind this idea that it is a card game because it very much plays like one. So let's get into action. So I just sacrificed a card. It's called Venting, and each card is represented by a ship. It feels like you actually own a fleet rather than like a deck of cards. But you can think of each of these ships and items as cards. So it's my turn again. So to gain energy, I can vent. So let's do something along those lines. So I'm going to vent this one. I could have used that to up my energy level as it is. So you see the yellow bar, that's the amount of energy that I have to actually bring in ships and other items into play. Currently I have 3. And at the bottom here are my items and my ships. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this ship in. There we are. Now any ship with a circle that sort of surrounds it at the bottom, it can attack. So that's pretty cool. So what we're going to do is let's attack this ship. So we simply tap and hold and drag, and there we are, we're attacking. Now it's the enemy turn. Once you bring a ship into play, that first round that ship can't actually attack. So that's kind of like a level balancing sort of a thing that's going on, which is kind of cool, really. And it reminds me a lot of Magic the Gathering, and indeed this game reminds me a lot generally of Magic the Gathering. The not being able to have an attack with your ship when you put it in is the equivalent of a summoning sickness from Magic. Sacrificing one of these ships, let's get rid of one of these for example, or putting that into play I should say, but sacrificing a ship is like tapping a land. So let's attack with this chap. So when you attack, you'll see that there's a red number and a green number. Green is health, red is attack. And each craft also has the possibility of having an additional special feature. So let's put that in. That's going to upgrade my energy again. But at the top there, the enemy, you'll see when craft is played, draft some more cards, I guess. But for example, if I was to play this, which I'm going to, yeah, there we are. Now that I've played that, my avatar's going to get more health. So the avatars are the little portrait icons that you see. I'm going to attack directly there, I think. The portraits are you, and they can be attacked, and they have a certain amount of health. So once you get that portrait's health down to 0, you win the game. You can attack portraits directly, or you can attack ships. What shall I do now? Well, I think what I need to do is sacrifice a smaller one, so I've got a bit more energy. And I'm going to bring this hulking behemoth in, and this one too, actually. There we are. I think we really need to get rid of that little monster. When you attack a ship, each ship exchanges gunfire. So there is, there are slight differences between this and Magic the Gathering. The second craft to attack next turn will be destroyed. Oh, nuts. So that was a trap. You can play trap cards, just like normal cards, as it were. And I keep referring to them as cards because they do feel like cards, but they are a bit more lavish than cards. The fact that they're 3D, the fact that there are some pretty nice visuals in play, kind of gives the game a better feeling of quality, I suppose. Makes it feel a bit more like a collection of ships rather than a collection of cards. So I think we're going to play you, and we're going to play you, and we're going to throw this at that, which will blow one another up, which is a bit of a shame, but that's fine. Oh my wordly word, we've not been connected. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. So we lost connection there just for a second. You do have to play online against other opponents. That's part of the game. You're matched against other players. But that's kind of the fun, really. Oh yeah, you're attacking me directly. Nice. So we're going to sacrifice this. We're going to play... let's play this chap. And to get rid of this guy, play that card. And we're going to drag him there. And you there. And now the enemy is in some serious bother. And we're going to end the turn. We get some more health. I think we've won this one. I'd be very surprised if they can turn it around now. Okay, sacrifice that, have a bit more energy. Bring in this one. And when that card or ship is played, you can deal damage to any target. So again, that's one of its special abilities. And special abilities, I think I'm just going to go for this guy. Special abilities are what make this game, and CCGs in particular, what makes them really interesting, I would say. Come on, attack. Come on. Can I not attack? Oh no, okay, so this ship is basically guarding. So I've got to take this one up first. There we are. And we're going to attack you direct. And then we're going to win! Hooray! So, attacking ships is really good fun. It feels like a card game, which I feel is a very good thing. And there's online play, PvP. I believe there's a little bit of PvE as well. So there's sort of you against the computer, as it were. Lots of rewards to pick up. Lots of shiny lights. And we'll cancel out of that. So this is the main menu. I can go and I can look at my rank. I can so I'm ranked. I've got 900 points. There's progress to the next level. So again, it's quite a compulsive thing, and there's training as well. And I do believe. So yes, there are other factions as well, so you can get different types of card and whatnot. So I'm going to jump into another game, and I'm sort of quite enjoying this one. This is Star Admiral. It's not out just yet. We've got ourselves on an early build. It's in soft launch, but it's certainly kind of probably one to hold off on and get it when it's actually fully released. I believe it's going to be coming out in the next week or so. So do look for it, because it is it's kind of cool. I quite like it. I think it's definitely going to be for people who like CCGs but want a kind of science fiction lilt to it. Because obviously there's Hearthstone, there's Magic, but they're a bit fantasy. This is definitely a bit more sci-fi, and it's pretty darn good. So if you do grab this one, let me know in the comments below.
This is Peter with AppSpy.com. We review, you decide.